Let's take a look at how to download a custom keyword list from Ahrefs. Now, first thing, we're going to need to actually create a list of keywords. Then we can export it. But to do that, we're going to come over here to the Keyword Explorer tool. Just type in a seed keyword or a phrase that represents the category of keywords that you're interested in targeting. So for this instance, we can just use wood pellet grills, which is kind of what I was searching for before. And I hit enter. It's going to give us a bunch of keyword ideas. So terms that match this phrase that we put in, these are basically like related keywords. There's also questions. There's people also rank for, also talk about. Any of these can be opened up just by clicking this view all button down here at the bottom. And that's going to show us a whole list of keywords related to the initial inquiry that we put in to the Keyword Explorer. From here, it might be beneficial to change up the keyword difficulty. You know, in this case, we're seeing that the keyword difficulty is not super high. It's not crazy on these. Keyword difficulty is basically just a measure of how difficult it's going to be to rank for any given keyword. And if these are in like 199, 80, if these numbers are really, really high, then it's going to be difficult to rank for these keywords, in which case it might be beneficial to say, hey, let's filter this down to anything that's like, 1 to 49 keyword difficulty. It doesn't really change much here because these are all already kind of in that range. But that might be quite beneficial step if the keywords you're going after are more difficult to rank for. Alright, so if we're looking to rank for wood pellet grills, maybe we're selling wood pellet grills, starting a new business where we're going to retail wood pellet grills online. We could come through here and start adding some of these to our keyword list, our wood pellet grills keyword list here. And all we do is click this plus button. You can create a new list here, but I'm just doing list, keyword list, and then adding them to this list. As we're going down here and adding them to this list, we are going to see them. I need to refresh this list. They're going to populate on this custom list of keywords. And that's how we can start building out a list of very specific keywords that we want to target with SEO, for instance, where the keyword difficulty is such that we know we're actually going to be able to rank for these keywords, generate some traffic, and get some business coming through. Once we have this list created, to download it, we just click the export button right here. And if it's a huge list, you may or may not want to download all of the keywords at once. So you can utilize a custom selection here and go like from 1 to 8 or whatever. I'm just going to do all 8 keywords because that's really not a lot of keywords. And then I actually am just going to download this as an Excel CSV file. So I'll click export. And that's going to actually download that list of keywords, and then we can utilize that list for whatever purpose. Probably save that somewhere, create a strategy around content for these keywords so that we can rank for these keywords. You probably want to organize them. Some of them are overlapping, so we would potentially want to put this keyword on the same page as this keyword because it's the same thing, just plural. Wood pellet smoker grills versus wood pellet smoker grill. You're probably going to want to have those two keywords targeted on the same page. So once you download the keywords, you can organize them, do whatever you need to do, and then start working through how you're going to utilize that to develop some traffic. So I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comments section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.